How bad do you really want success in your life? How bad do you really want to reach your goals and turn your bold vision into a reality? It's easy to say you're going to do something, but it's an entirely different thing to actually execute on your dreams. The number one difference between being average and being extraordinary is simply doing what you say you're going to do regularly. It's having the self-discipline to do what you say you're going to do every single day. As best-selling author Robert Kiyosaki said, self-discipline is the number one delineating factor between the rich, the middle class, and the poor. Sadly, most people aren't true to their word and thus don't live a rich life. In fact, studies have found that the majority of people keep more promises to others than to themselves. This is a losing formula and why most people are settling for average. But it's time to flip the script. It's time to put yourself first and prioritize your goals and dreams. If you can't keep the promise you make to yourself, success will never happen. If you really want something to happen in your life, you have to become someone that just takes action despite fear, doubt, and worries. It's going to feel hard. You will encounter an enormous amount of resistance. You will want to quit when life gets tough. You'll feel stuck, and people will be doubting you. But that's 100% normal. The reason is that your brain is programmed to make change feel difficult. Because the part of your brain that runs 95% of your day runs off of old programming. And guess what? Anytime you've tried to make a change in your past, I'm sure it's felt hard or nearly impossible to sustain. Sometimes you made the changes, but things didn't work out. Other times they did. Maybe you lost money, embarrassed yourself, or just failed at something completely. When these events happen, your brain stores that feeling deep within your subconscious, and then it uses it for future references. Remember, your brain isn't subjective. It's merely trying to keep you safe, not help you evolve into the ultimate version of you. So when you declare to the universe a big goal or dream, your brain gets scared. And when you start to take action on that dream, it really gets scared. But if you're feeling the resistance and the pushback, that's a sign you're doing something right. This means that change is coming if you can push past the stress and just keep moving forward. And the only way to achieve anything great in your life is by pushing through the pain and coming out on the other side. The only way to truly create a life that people will remember forever is by doing what most people won't do. Anyone can go out and talk a big game, but few can declare it and have the patience to see it through. So the next time you declare your goals to the universe, start by taking small, baby steps to turn those dreams into action. No matter how small the step is, you just gotta keep moving forward. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. To stay committed and actually turn your dream into a reality, do these three things. First, change your environment immediately. Your environment has a direct impact on your ability to take action or be lazy and quit. Not just your physical environment, but also the people you surround yourself with on a daily basis. Second, make a clear plan to achieve your goal. Then chunk it down so that you can work in it quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. Not only will this hold you accountable, but it will feel less threatening to your brain. And when things aren't perceived as a threat, you won't have to force yourself to do something. You'll be able to keep the commitments that you make to yourself. Lastly, stay focused on why you want to achieve the goal or dream. Is this something you've always wanted for your life? Will it directly impact your family for now and for generations to come? By constantly reviewing and reminding yourself of what you're doing and why you're doing it, you are much more likely to stay consistent. And that's the key, consistency. If you stay consistent, push past failure, and commit to getting to your goal one way or another, eventually you'll find success. It might be how you originally thought. It might be 100 times harder than you thought. You might want to quit 100 times during the process, but at the end of the day, if you want to make it your goal, none of the past will matter. Remember, none of this is possible if you aren't willing to take action. It all starts with self-discipline because it is the secret ingredient to success. You were born to make a difference, so quit talking and start doing.